Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Living Wine, and this is a new documentary from Laurie Miller, the director and producer, featuring a group of Northern California winemakers who are bucking the conventional system and work with the grape soil and conditions that vary year to year to create truly unique and natural wines that capture the taste from where they were grown. Equal parts farmer, winemaker, and artist, they stay true to the ideals of creating exceptional wine made through innovative, sustainable, and regenerative farming without chemical additives. And this documentary, it's a lean, hour and 20 minutes, focuses on these groups of winemakers and kind of hits on a couple different levels. It's the making of. So it's a interesting and informative kind of documentary about the making of wine. And I think it does a real good job of showing that, they take the shoes off and get in and are stomping them grapes and stomping them away. And you have the moments where they're all sitting around doing their wine thing, which I only mock because I don't drink alcohol. So, I'll pick up a glass of water or milk and just be like, I'm going to spin this. Wafting. But you have those kinds of elements that feel very insider baseball, where it's just them talking about the flavors of the wine and how it smells and everything. And then it does get to points where it does talk about sustainability and the environment and the effects of climate change and stuff like that. And so it gets a little bit deeper in those elements, but in general, I think this is a real solid documentary that's informative. It gives perspective on the process of making natural wines and gives a real good spotlight onto these groups of people that are really trying to make a difference and make unique offerings in terms of organic wine. And, the filmmaking is straightforward. The direction is straightforward, and it hits on each of these elements that it's trying to attempt to explain and present to its audience. Its thesis is clear and concise, and, it does a fine job with it. This is not an earth-shattering documentary. This is not a world-changing documentary, but I especially believe if you're really into wine, you'll get a lot out of this, which I am not, and have no idea of anything in regards to alcohol, because I don't consume it. But I did my best. And, this documentary I think is definitely interesting, especially from somebody who doesn't really pay that much attention to alcohol. I felt like I learned a lot. So in the end, it accomplished its job. But those are my thoughts on Living Wine. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.